Welcome to Hoopers United, where we chill, talk about basketball. My name is David, and this is
Silas,
Hey Silas. How you doing? Hope you've been
what's
well.
going on?
It's been a
How you
while.
doing, man?
Busy with work. You?
Of course, always.
All right. So, yeah, you brought up the topics. Go ahead. Which one you want to talk about first?
Did you get any chance to watch All Star Weekend?
No, I avoid that. I remember I told you a long time ago.
Good.
I no longer watch the All Star because it's not competitive as before. And I'm not saying this as an old guy, if you want to call me old guy, but back then they just used to play more. And it's just, I like the skills competition, but that's pretty much
Mm,
it.
interesting.
I like that, but I'm just waiting for more to see if there's more competition. You know what I mean? That's it. Over the years, you
Well,
know,
the skills competition was terrible,
was terrible.
um,
Okay,
awful.
awful.
You got guys dribbling off their foot. You got guys shooting with their weak hand just because.
So they're messing
Um,
around.
hitting the side of the backboard.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah, it's awful.
Is this where
Um,
they're having a good time, or like they're not taking it seriously, or this is where the
both.
NBA
This is both.
is this where the NBA is? They don't know the fundamentals. They lost the fundamentals and they just know how to catch and shoot from three. I'm just,
They, they,
but go
they
ahead.
weren't they weren't even following the rules for the competition. Like they're going the wrong way. It's terrible,
Wow.
awful.
Okay. Continue.
Um,
Tell me more.
it's just dunk contest was terrible.
Really?
Um, yeah, bad. Jalen Brown was awful. They
I
were
saw his
booing
quote.
they were booing him like crazy.
I saw his quote. He said it doesn't matter about something that people don't want to repost about me. He just wants to compete or something.
Yeah, man, it was bad.
Well, at least he participated compared to other.
I
Was he
do
the
I
only All
do
Star?
like
Was he the only All
yeah
Star?
I do like him being an all star, um, competing in a competition because that's what's missing. But he was terrible, like completely terrible.
Yeah, he's not a dunker. Not even an in-game dunker.
No, he's
But
definitely an in-game dunker.
he is? You know him better.
Like,
Is he an
He
in-game dunker?
he he posters people, bro.
You
He's
you
not.
know.
He doesn't do flashy dunks though.
He doesn't
He just he
I
just
don't
tomahawk dunks.
I don't see a lot of like I'm going to go be a highlight dunk like Russell. Like an in-game dunker like Russ.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely like that.
Oh, he is. Okay, see, I'm off
Yeah,
then.
he dunks on a lot of people. He actually said he's the best in game, or I think he said he's the best at dunking on people ever.
Really?
Yeah,
I got to find that quote. Okay.
but
Continue.
yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing.
All right, go ahead, continue. Tell me what else.
I did like the Rising Stars challenge,
The what?
the Rising Stars game. You know, they have the young guys,
Oh, the
the
young guys.
rookies, and
Yeah.
that was a good game. They played it tournament style, so they did four different teams. It was I think three NBA guys and then one G League team, and the G League team actually upset one of the NBA teams.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a good game.
This sounds like quite a shakeup.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And
Is
then
that new?
that format, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they played. I don't know how the scoring went, but it was only like they were playing to like 25 or 40, something like that. It wasn't a full game, so it's competitive. They're trying. It was a good game. Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers, he ended up winning MVP. It was good.
All right. What's
All Star
next? Go ahead.
All Star game tonight. Uh, might tune in, might not. We'll see. But yeah, I think I don't know. It's been up and down. Like a couple. Remember the game a couple years ago? It was pretty competitive, but we'll see.
They seem pretty competitive when Adam Silver didn't he put some money or something on the line that they win.
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, I mean I get he's pushing it to the right way, but it just I don't know. I understand, players want to, get some relaxation. You know what I mean? And you know I'm still part of the old and the new. So watching the old, how they were very competitive in the All Star game, but they still enjoyed themselves.
And
While going
how
to
far
this new
back are you going
format,
then?
I don't know, man, like '90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
And then later on, it just got more silly and nobody cared, and But sometimes we want to. It's such a rare moment for us to see all these all stars, and sometimes we just want to see them ball out. Like almost like an ultimate team. You know what I mean? And we just want to see who wins and who takes it seriously. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But I don't think we're ever gonna get that. I mean, he could try with more money, but I don't know. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't see the All Star being anything else. This is just like if it was like you said, if somebody or some competition gained a lot of attention, then I would watch it if it sounded competitive for the clip that moment. But I'm not gonna watch the All Star for that. Nah. Oh, you didn't even talk about the 3-point contest and the Steph Curry versus that I don't know that WNBA player.
Yeah, I guess it was really close. I didn't actually get to catch that. Um, but yeah, it was pretty close, I guess. And I saw Kenny Smith was so she had ended up Sabrina Ionescu. I guess she had chosen to shoot from the NBA 3-point line instead of the women's line.
I respect it.
I respect it. I don't know if they use the same ball or not. Um, but I think she only lost by like 3 points. And her score was actually would have been enough to win the actual 3-point contest. Dame won with 26, and she got 26. I think Steph had 29 to beat her. But yeah, it's pretty good. And Kenny Smith was saying, "Oh, she should have just shot from the WNBA line then." And I guess he's getting a lot of backlash for that.
I mean, why would he say that in the first
I
place?
don't know. I don't know.
But hey, nobody's perfect. Kenny Smith, it's fine. It'll blow over. What about that 3-point contest? Damian Lillard heard one.
Yeah, he won. Um, I mean, nice, nice for him.
There you go. That's it.
How about,
Nothing
how
else to
about
say. Let's keep it short and
just
simple.
yeah, just play well when it matters.
All right. So now are we past the All Star weekend?
Yeah.
All right. What you want to talk about next?
So we got a few different trades that happened um right at the deadline. What moves do you think are needle pushers for some teams? What teams do you think made great moves to propel them to the next level?
Oh man, now you ask me, and I'm trying to pull it up because I forgot. I remember and then forgot. You go first, so I can see.
All right, so I think the Knicks had the best deadline moves. They
Oh,
that
I like that they picked up Bogdan Bogdanovic.
yes,
Gee, I like him. I like him as a role player. I really do. I don't know anything about Alec Burks, so you obviously would probably know more.
he's just a solid player, the rotational piece for them. But I think they made the best moves. They got um a lot. They got a lot deeper, and I think they upgraded in a lot of areas. Um, I think the Pacers made a good move with Siakam.
Fine. Go back to that Knicks. Was Evan Fournier the guy he didn't want to be there?
Yes,
I heard
So
something about that.
they got rid of him and his contract as well as his negativity
Why was he upset? I
because
forgot.
they weren't playing him.
Oh yeah, that. I mean,
'Cause he doesn't play defense and he's streaky. Thibodeau's like, you know Thibodeau's all about defense.
is he playing his
But I
players
think
a lot of minutes?
yeah, exactly. Um, Dante DiVincenzo
Oh,
has been balling for them,
okay.
and then Randall's still out with injury. Brunson been out for a little bit, so once they come back,
Brunson's been
um,
out.
a little bit.
Have they been winning without?
Yep,
Oh, that's positive. Oh, they also picked up what's his name? Remember?
they got OG a little while ago.
Yeah, what's his name? My gosh, I
OG
gotta go back.
Anunoby.
No, 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 not him. Who the heck was it? It was a big pickup. Oh, Taj Gibson. That's why they're doing well. Remember?
That's not what
He
I was
was.
expecting to hear.
Remember 10-day contract
Yeah, sadly.
on the 30th. Oh, he's been gone. Never mind.
Oh, they got rid of him.
Ten. It said I don't know. Actually, it says I sent you that January 30th, signing a 10-day contract with the New York Knicks. I didn't hear anything else.
I think they might have signed him to for the rest of the season.
Big piece then. But even
Real
so.
big piece. Yeah, he's
Uh,
still on the team.
all right. See, told you. I told you. That's why I sent it to you. It's a vet right there. All right. So who you want to talk about now? Who was the next team you thought?
Um, the Lakers picked up Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
It's another.
Lakers are always in almost every trade.
I think that's. I mean, he's a good player, but they might have too many guards.
They have a, they they don't know what they're doing. Wait, aren't they gonna pick up who else? What's that guy's name? Oh my gosh, you know who I'm talking about.
Well, they're not getting anybody now.
No, they're signing what's his name? He's getting a contract buyout. Spencer. Oh yeah, this.
Dinwiddie,
Oh my God,
Dinwiddie. Yeah,
what's wrong with me? Yes. What do you think of that pickup?
I think they have too many
Too
guards.
many guards, as you said. You don't think he'll work out?
He's a good player. No, I think he's a good player, but they already have Russell. They already have Reeves. Actually, they might not have too many guards because everyone else on the team is trash. But the Celtics made a good pickup. Um, they got Xavier Tillman from the Grizzlies, another big man, because Porzingis in and out of the lineup. Al Horford's old. You got a young big man, solid. Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
Okay. Any other trades you want to talk about? Or you want to move on?
Yeah, I think those are the only couple that are significant.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask, what the heck happened with Eric Gordon? He got fined.
You tell me. I'm not sure.
Didn't he get fined for demanding a trade or talking about a trade
That's
out
PJ
loud?
Tucker.
Is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, yo,
PJ
it's
Tucker. Yeah,
today's a weird day for me. Okay, I'm sorry. My God,
yeah. PJ Tucker got fined for that.
I'm off today. Yeah, what the heck happened there? Like, why is he complaining?
Because the Clippers don't play him at all.
No, stop, stop. At all.
At all.
But why? Isn't he good at a good defensive player?
Uh, he's old. I mean, that's I guess what his role is, but he hasn't had a role with the team. Like the Sixers were playing him, but only a little bit. And then Clippers don't play him at all.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Wow, man, I said Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker. What's wrong with me?
Same
Whew.
thing, man. It's just old.
All right, let's
But I
move
think
on.
yeah,
Oh, what'd you say? Go ahead, go ahead. My bad.
I
You
just
think
think
what?
He's he's washed.
Washed. Oh, he's got a nice sneaker collection. He could do a podcast about sneakers and stuff. He could make.
Yeah, I saw it, like if they traded him, they'd have to send like 400 pair of shoes with him or something. Like that's a lot for somebody that doesn't play.
I'm telling you, he'd be a good pickup. If
For
he ever
who?
leaves the NBA, I'm saying like a sneaker website or something, articles and rate and anything. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just saying, he would be good for that. His
yeah. Well,
knowledge. That's all I gotta
dude's
say.
the king of sneakers.
Facts. What do you want to talk about next?
So who are your favorites going into the playoffs?
Right now, I gotta check. Gotta remind myself. I do like the Clippers.
Give me give me three teams from each conference that you like.
All right. Let's see. Celtics, I like. The Knicks, I like.
Yep.
And Miami, that's the East.
No
I
Bucks.
am not no Bucks, yo. I'm no Bucks after that, dog. I'm telling you, I was
Yeah,
pissed that day. I was cursing. I was like, no, I seriously was. I was talking with somebody. I'm like, why? And yeah, we can blame Giannis, right? Because Giannis ultimately has
he definitely
a
okayed
big
that
word,
move.
but he's an all-star, so he wants to take control of his how do you say it, destiny. And that there's nothing wrong with that because it's been done in the past, just quietly, even before LeBron. So, but I don't know, Giannis, are you not keeping up with Doc Rivers? It's like, but
Right?
he
Like
is.
don't you beat his teams every year? Is
He's.
that like
I'll
I
give this
don't
to
get it.
Giannis. If he was has a word right, I would think he when he maybe during those times he was growing up, you know what I mean, trying to maybe his language barrier and stuff, maybe he wasn't keeping up with Doc Rivers, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. You could think of it like that. It's a little ignorant to Doc Rivers.
First of all, how do you feel about that?
I
Like in terms of coaches and the tier of coaches, like where do
um
you have them?
I did not like him doing the commentary play by play for was it ESPN?
I did not like that
No.
either.
That
Replacing Van
voice,
Gundy.
that voice I can't. That voice, I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. It's just, can you imagine being like, imagine a woman with him, and while during
I'm
making
not worried
love.
about that, man.
I'm
I'm
just
not worried
saying,
about
like
that.
that voice. Anyways, um, I don't. I respect what he did, but I think he needs to stop writing that. And I'm not saying that because it's a popular thing. I'm just saying that that's me. Like I've seen it. Like the Sixers,
Yeah.
the
Since
Clippers was his
Boston,
first. The Clippers was his first thing. Okay, that was his second go. You know what I mean? I'll give him that.
yeah,
That was after the Celtics, but it continues after, and I'm like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, he's had some great rosters, and they just underachieve every year.
yo, I think Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharp were talking about it, and I think
Hmm.
Gilbert Arenas. I don't know if you heard this. I think he said he must give good head or something. Like I was like, whoa, that was wild. Okay,
Yeah, that's crazy
he's got
disrespectful.
some dirt on somebody. I don't know, but yeah. Moving on.
Like,
Let's not dilly dally. Going to the Western. I like the Clippers. The Clippers have been playing very well.
hmm,
Kawhi Leonard, this man, playing. This is the most he's played in a long time,
love it.
and it's beautiful. And it looks like James Harden's working. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, still there, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't he injured or something, or he's not playing or something like that? Maybe it's been a while. I may be wrong. Anyways, continuing. Ty Lue, he's doing it, okay? And that's great because those players, they didn't work out. James Harden, well, I'm surprised. I don't want to jinx it. I'm surprised he's working out right now in Clipperland because we saw what happened in Sixers and Nets. So I'm happy for them. Uh, who else?
So you got the Clippers.
Nuggets, obviously.
Yep.
The Timberwolves. I don't think they're. I don't think they're number one material at the end, but I think they are getting
Like
there
you
to
think they
be
make
a.
a deep playoff run?
I think with Anthony, I think yeah,
Okay.
because it's his leadership. It wasn't Cat. Cat is just the
Yeah,
secondary. He will always be
Cat's not a
secondary.
leader.
He's
Yeah.
not a leader. But yeah, I don't think they're one, but I want them to prove me wrong, and I'm
So you
excited.
think they're top three though?
I think they're four or five.
Okay.
I'll just guess that. But those are my top three. I'm gonna stick with the Timber because they've been interesting, and I like Anthony. I like his
Yeah,
confidence. I
he's
like his
definitely one of my
swagger.
favorites. Yeah, I like him.
What about you? What's your three favorite?
So at the East, I like the Celtics,
Oh
obviously.
man, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, how can you not like the Celtics? Um, I like the Knicks, and the third spot is tough. Um, hmm.
Say it. The Orlando
I can't
Magic.
say the Heat, bro. I can't. No way.
Oh, you like your guy Pablo? Am I saying that right?
Pablo Banquero.
He's putting up stats
I,
quietly, doing well.
you might not like my third pick, but I like the Pacers.
Who's on that team? Oh,
Um,
it's
Halliburton,
yeah. It's because I gotta remind you
Siakam,
now. It's
and
been
Miles Turner. That's their big three.
yeah, they're good. I like them. They're
I
young.
like them. They're super. Well, think about it. They made it to the finals for the in season tournament without Siakam. Um,
I'm
I think it
falling
gives them.
asleep when you tell me the in-season tournament.
You
It's
didn't like
neat.
it?
I like it. It's just I don't want people to get used to projecting what the teams will be in the future with that early because the Lakers
No,
win it.
I'm
Look at where they're
what I'm
at.
fair, fair. What I'm saying is, it was. I think they have
They have some fight in
they
them,
have a good
and
team. I think they got a good
thanks
team.
to the coach too,
Great coach.
Rick Carlisle. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, way better than Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I love their team. I think they got a bright future. Um, those are my teams in the East.
All
In the
right.
West, obviously the Nuggets. You know, the defending champs. They had the best player in the NBA. Um, very impressive. I got the Clippers. Like
You,
they've been balling. The
you,
Clippers, they've been balling. Yeah, they've been
you.
balling. They've been balling. That's that's a tough team to beat. Um, I like that team. And then I got the Thunder at number three.
You're lying. They're that good? Is what's his name? Is it SGA? Like he's that good?
It's not
Like
just
I
him.
see he's on the MVP picks and stuff, and obviously it's the
I think
Thunder.
he's
I'm
number
not
two
gonna.
right now. I think he's number two right now. Um, third, he's for sure one of the best scorers in the NBA.
And Josh Giddey, what do you think of him?
I don't care about him. Um, Chet Holmgren is really good for them, and I like Jalen Williams. He's really good, really good. I
Chet's
think they
good.
got a
I
good.
Chet's good from what I've seen and heard and read about. Like he's he's putting up those numbers.
The Thunder might be the best drafting team ever,
Yeah, I agree. I
ever.
agree. Their scouts are amazing, and the guy who I don't know his name, but getting number one picks, like he puts he's got some dirt on people. He may be one of the mafia guys, you know,
Oh, you think so?
because he's just unbelievable how they get it, you know, and they're building up for the future, obviously. So, but yeah, go ahead. You like
But
how
yeah,
they
I got
scout?
the Thunder. They remind me of, you remember when KD, Westbrook, Harden, whenever you coming up, it reminds me of, you know, a new era like that.
A new big three.
Yes.
Wait, SGA
Really
was
good, bro.
always there?
No, they traded him for Paul George.
Oh, so okay.
So really he should be on the Clippers. Imagine that.
No, I can't imagine because his style.
Him and Kawhi.
Nah,
But
I don't
then
see
again,
it.
did Kawhi come after Paul George was already there? Not sure. Anyways,
I think
I don't
they
think so.
were.
I don't think
No,
so.
I think they were playing in the background, and he
Yeah,
learned of
yeah.
it or something like that, and they came.
But yeah, they got a good team, man. I think they're well rounded. They got a lot of good role players. Um, I, I'm torn between them and Minnesota because Anthony Edwards is one of my favorite players. But I think the Thunder just have a little bit more reliable pieces. Like I can't count on Cat, and I can't count on Gobert. But yeah, those are my top three.
Who's the coach?
I don't know his name.
Before graduating from University of Connecticut, he served as student manager for Yukon Huskies under Jim Calhoun. Who is this guy? Huh. So the coach is doing well. That's his first time.
Yeah, they're
It
real
looks
good.
like, yeah.
They're real good.
He was an assistant coach and now he's a head coach. Yeah, this is his first NBA coach. That's
Yeah,
good.
they're really good. I like them. Good squad.
All right, and we will see. Is he really that good? SGA. I haven't seen much.
Yes, yes, 100%.
Like he's like 6.5 assists per game. Yeah, when you have somebody Chet underneath, or close to the basket, that does help.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like
He's
he's
not
a
automatic.
scoring guard. He's a scoring guard.
Okay.
And then you got to check out Jalen Williams. Really good, all around player.
All right. You're excited. You sound very excited about them.
I like that team. I think they can take. They're so young. They can run for days. Obviously, experience is going to be a big factor. I think the problem with them in the West is Chet Holmgren just not being big enough to guard somebody like a Joker. Um, that's why I think the Nuggets repeat again because nobody in the West can see them head to head.
I don't
In my
know.
opinion,
I don't know.
who do you
Clippers
think in the
look
West can take them?
Clippers looking really good if they met him. If they met him healthy, I don't know. I know
Yeah,
Joker would
yeah.
be a
I
problem,
think
but
yeah, I think they have the best chance. But Jamal, you know how Jamal Murray gets in the playoffs.
right.
You know how he gets.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the Lakers can beat the Nuggets.
Yeah, we know this.
I
Everybody
mean,
knows this. This is
it still has to be proven because I don't think Anthony Davis can guard him at all.
I got a question for you. Now that that's your three, right?
Yeah,
Who's your most so far one team each conference? Who's your most disappointing right now?
disappointing. Hmm.
I will say me personally. Let me go. What do you think?
Go ahead.
The Raptors. They got rid of a lot of pieces and stuff, and they're just breaking down. I thought they would be a steady, good team, but Siakam left. They trade him away, right? And Fred Van Fleet and all that.
Yeah,
I think I thought they
they,
would, do something.
they did get RJ Barrett back, and he's been playing really well.
I did, but they're in 12th place. They got rid of the coach, right?
They have another All Star and Scotty Barnes.
Still, they're disappointed in me. And another
Okay,
Western is the Memphis Grizzlies. Where have they went? They disappeared. They really do.
we know why though. We know why.
Go ahead, your turn. I'm very simple.
Um, in the East, I think the most
And
disappointing team,
you could say, obviously 7 through 14. I chose the bottom, but obviously you could choose the teams that are 7 to 10 because they should be doing better.
the
But
most disappointing team for me is the Bulls. Um, they've completely fallen apart in the past 2 seasons. Um, and then also, I would say the Kings in the West.
really,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
they were one of the best teams in the West last year. I believe they were the 2 seed.
I told you that was not me personally. I didn't think that was gonna go anywhere.
Fair, but I think I think they took a little bit of a step back, and I was expecting a step forward. But yeah, those are my two most disappointing teams.
All right, all right. Let's
And I'd
oh,
say a
go ahead.
close second would be the Lakers, just because they made the Western Conference Finals last year, and they might not even make the playoffs.
Yeah, we know how disappointing they are. Next subject. Anything else?
No, that was all I had for today.
That's all. Hmm. Actually, you asked me what I think of Doc Rivers. You're a Celtics fan for a long time. What do you think of Doc?
I think he's a good coach. I just think he's overrated. His whole career has been predicated on that 2008 championship, and he hasn't won anything since. And at this point, that's 17 years ago.
That's a long time to prove yourself.
Like you've had many great rosters to win, and you haven't. So that's what I gotta say.
Okay.
If I was gonna pick the most disappointing coach, it would be him.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't put him as my most disappointing coach in the NBA. I would say it's what's his name on the Pistons.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I forget
But
his
I don't
name right
think
now.
I don't think that's him, Monty Williams. I don't think that's him. I
Yes,
think that's
it is.
I think they want to suck.
Really? You think they want to throw?
Yeah,
Really?
1,000%. The moves they made have been terrible. They traded away Bogdanovich for nothing.
But what if they just have bad office people as
They
well?
do,
Like
but I think they
people who work
want to
there.
suck,
For what? They're not gonna get another Isaiah
hoping that they
Thomas.
draft somebody.
They're not gonna get another Isaiah Thomas.
I know, I
Hmm.
know,
That's interesting that
but
you say that.
yeah, I think they stink.
Okay. Anything else that's come to your mind?
Nah, that's it, man.
Um. Oh, actually, let me ask you because you know more. What do you think so far of the Kyrie Irving and Luca team duo?
They stink. They stink. The duo is nice, but they don't have anything else.
Mm. Okay. The supporting cast.
Yeah, they're just lacking. But I think that duo is really good.
Really?
Yeah, that's tough to guard.
And even so, even if they're both on the floor, they get their numbers and they get
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
can
yeah.
gel well together.
They need guys that can. They need like a Mikal Bridges on that team,
Okay.
and
Uh.
then like a little bit of big man depth.
Okay. Uh. What do you think of Dejounte Murray and what's his name so far on the
I think
Hawks?
nothing of them, and they need to blow that up.
Need it? Okay. That was quick. That was very
Yeah,
quick.
it does. It just doesn't work.
Let's see. I got one. I agree with you, by the way. Let me see. Clay Thompson. Why did you think once they benched him, he came out lasting?
I think he's washed, and he needs to settle into his role off the bench.
But that's what he said, didn't he? Though he's like, "I'll do whatever
Eventually,
it
yeah,
takes for the team," and I like that.
yeah.
That you always want a guy, you know. But why did he just go off after going on the bench? That's one thing I don't understand.
I mean, he, he had some fire.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch Clay Thompson, and especially after what was it, his Achilles injury, right?
It's just hard to come back from.
That's just hard to come back. Like Kevin Durant, didn't he have an Achilles injury?
Yeah, he
He's
did.
not the same, obviously. He's older, and but he's still good. He's a bucket.
Yeah, it's just the way he plays. Him being 6'11" and being